Hi everyone, Jeff and Raleigh. We are charging hard today. Why is the RAV4 hybrid better than the RAV4 gasoline? Let's find out. But first, yes, you probably saw it on the thumbnail. I have a friend, Allison, in Raleigh, North Carolina, and she's competing for the top spot for Miss Health and Fitness. She would be on the cover, you guys. 3 more days of voting. She's currently 9th. I don't know how many votes she actually has, but let's see if we can knock her up to the top spot. I really hope that you guys are in for it today. Everybody who watches this video, please go and vote. I've got a link in the description. I'll put a link in the video. You guys, let's do this. There are a lot of Allisons in the competition. Just look for the girl in the bikini on the paddleboard, and let's all vote for her. You guys, thank you so much. Let's go. The reason why this video is so topical, why it's so relevant, is that did you know that right now the RAV4 hybrid is actually outselling the RAV4 gasoline models across the country? Sometimes they're very hard to find, but why? One of my guests I invited today is RAV4 XLE front wheel drive. You can get a gasoline version in front wheel drive or all wheel drive. That is certainly an advantage. Now let's talk about gas mileage, because even at its best, RAV4 gasoline, it's a respectable, it combines to 30 miles per gallon. So this is front wheel drive. It's 28 in the city, 35 on the highway, and it combines of 30. Like I said, that's nothing to scoff about. This one right here is blueprint colored RAV4 limited hybrid. So the limited hybrid, hybrid limited, however you want to say it, they're pretty much interchangeable. This one here has fuel mileage that combines of 40 mpg. So you get 41 in the city, 38 on the highway, combining of 40 mpg. We're down with mpg, yeah, you know me. Is 40 mpg or 10 miles per gallon difference, is that enough to sway your opinion toward the hybrid, or are you comfortable with the gasoline version? Now right here, we've got the gasoline version against the hybrid. Woo, it's gonna be a tough battle. They have completely different powertrains though. This one has a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, and it produces 203 horsepower. That is really good because it's 25 horsepower more than the previous generation, which was 178. Now the beauty of a RAV4 hybrid is that it works as sort of a tandem. They complement each other. It's a synergistic effect. That's why they call it the hybrid synergy drive. 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, but it works with 2 electric motors. So the combined synergy of that is 219 horsepower against 203 horsepower. So it's faster. It also has really good low-end torque. So if you're trying to beat somebody off the line, or you're trying to get onto a highway, pull out into heavy traffic, or just go up a hill, that type of stuff, this may give you a distinct advantage. The gasoline versions work with an 8-speed direct shift electronically controlled transmission. So that means it's very smooth, accelerating from 0 to your top cruising speed, but it's different from the hybrid. RAV4 hybrid has an electronically controlled CVT, or continuously variable transmission. So there's a difference there. People have different thoughts about it, but it's a very smooth accelerating transmission. So I think from 0 to top cruising speed, you really don't feel it shift much at all. I enjoy it. This one would be one that I would pick. Of course, I'd pick the gasoline version too. My wife has one. You're gonna think this is really weird. It just rained here. It smells so humid. It smells like cat pee to me. Random thought, bleh. Anyway, if you get a 2019 RAV4 gasoline version, chances are it will not have the hood blanket underneath here. The hybrid always did. So it was redesigned in 2019. These are 2020s. So if you do get a pre-owned one, it may not have that protection. Some people say it's quieter on the RAV4 hybrid than it is the gasoline version without the hood blanket. You'll have to decide for yourself. A lot of people think that when you go to a 4-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive, you'll lose gas mileage. Remember, this is only available in all-wheel drive. It's an electronically controlled, on-demand all-wheel drive system with trail mode. When you get any of the 4 trim levels, LE, XLE, Limited, or the XSE. So what that means is, if the roads are slippery, if they're slick, rain, snow, mud, that type of stuff, then it'll go to giving power to the back wheels, and that means it's going to be the all-wheel drive to give you the most traction possible to get you across that terrain or through that obstacle. But if it's not needing it, if it's just dry pavement or road, then it goes to front wheel drive. So that's where you get a benefit in fuel mileage. So only drive on dry roads. Let's see what happens with your gas mileage. But you got that benefit of that. You have to pick one or the other with the gasoline version, which is fine, especially for northern climates like New England or Michigan or Minnesota, maybe Montana, that type of stuff. You might need the all-wheel drive specifically, or where it rains a lot. Gasoline, hybrid, gasoline, hybrid, gasoline, hybrid, gasoline. This is an important reason I wrote about in my Torque News story this morning, the benefits of the hybrid and why it outsells the gasoline version is price. Everybody has a budget, right? Whether it's a big budget, a little budget, we've all got something in mind, whether it's a dollar amount or a monthly payment. So the RAV4 hybrid is an excellent value for what it gives you versus the gasoline version. Watch this, you guys. The difference in price, we have to go apples to apples, so we got to do gasoline all-wheel drive against the only choice all-wheel drive. But LE all-wheel drive versus LE hybrid. XLE all-wheel drive against XLE hybrid. Limited all-wheel drive, mano a mano, one-on-one, limited hybrid. $1,000 difference exactly between the two for 10 miles a gallon difference in price, more horsepower. Some say it's quieter and smoother. I don't know, you'll have to be the judge of that part when you test drive it yourself. $1,000 difference. Another factor you do have to play, we're doing devil's advocate, we're doing both sides here. Some people, if they're getting the gasoline version, all-wheel drive would not even be on the radar. They don't need the all-wheel drive. So you do have to kind of balance that out. If you were going to get a front-wheel drive in the first place to begin with, then you're going to see a couple $1,000s difference in pricing between trim levels of the front-wheel drive gasoline versus the all-wheel drive of the hybrid. So maybe that isn't $1,000. Maybe it's more. The only one that can answer that one really is you and your family. Holler! I am not done with that. Did you guys vote for my friend Allison? You can always stop the video, hit pause, and then just click over and vote for her. It'll probably take 1 to 2 minutes at the very most, I would think. So just click it over and vote for her. We want this Allison, remember the one on the paddleboard, we want her to be number 1. She's number 9 right now. Let's see what happens. Come on, you guys, you're great. You can do this. I know you can. Woo! This next reason, it's kind of funny to me because it takes me back to a theory that Eddie Murphy had on stage. Look up Eddie Murphy ice cream, because he talks about the fact that he gets ice cream and his friend doesn't. He goes, I got some ice cream. I got some ice cream, but you don't have none. No, you don't have none. No, you don't have none. So the RAV4 hybrid has something that the RAV4 gasoline doesn't have. See the parallel there? Anyway, it's the XSE. Look at this sucker here. It's got very distinct gloss black features and accent pieces that let you know this is one of a kind. It's unique. It's something you may want to get. This is very tough to find in a lot of parts of the countries. This is, of course, silver with the black. You can see the gloss black alloy wheels, accent pieces all along the front, the sides, the side mirror cap, and then, of course, the two-tone black roof. This is freaking bad, man. This is tough. This is the bleep. Anyway, RAV4 hybrid XSE, XSE hybrid. Do you own one? Do you want to get one? Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on this one. Now me, if I had to choose, I would get a RAV4 limited hybrid, but the XSE, it is so popular right now. It is hot. If you smell la 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 what The Rock is cooking. That's right, I just read that The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, bought the XFL. The news just keeps getting crazier. I can't wait to see what that's gonna look like. By the way, I have an Amazon shop. I get a little bit of a commission for anything that people buy off of my store, so feel free to go check it out. This one right here, I use it all the time. I drink at least 64 ounces of water per day, but I like because as I drink it down, I can see where I'm supposed to be and where I am. They have, I don't know, probably 10 different colors. I really recommend it. This plus your Prime, I think you can get it for like $20 shipped to you. So it's a really good deal. So go to my Amazon shop. You'll see it in the description section. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you all have a safe, happy, healthy, and fun week with you and your families, even your coworkers and your friends. Say hi to them. Do something nice for somebody. We can't all be together right now, but even if it's from afar, send a message to somebody who you haven't talked with in a long time. It's a great time to touch base with somebody you went to high school with, safely, or somebody you went to college with. Just say hey. It might make somebody else's day. thank you guys so much for watching. Write down in the comment section whether you have chosen a hybrid or a gasoline version, or if you own one, how is it going? How's your fuel mileage on the hybrid or the gasoline? So thank you guys so much. You can read my corresponding article at torquenews.com/Toyota. And then you can follow me on Instagram at ToyotaJeff1. You can also follow me on Facebook at ToyotaJeff. I'm on Twitter at ToyotaJeff1 also. Thank you guys so much. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I promise my channel's fun. You'll be part of the Toyota community and your voice will be heard. Oh no, let's go. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts.